Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to do a variation of the Tunisian lace stitch. Now for this project I'll be using Yarnspiration yarn and a 4mm Tunisian crochet hook. Now this variation of the Tunisian lace stitch is worked over an odd number of stitches. So in this case I'll be starting with a foundation chain of 11. You can start with any number that's an odd number. Now, as is custom with Tunisian crochet, I'm going to pull up loops going across the row. So insert your hook inside each of these chains and pull up a loop just like this. And you're going to do that until you're at the end of the row. Now once completed, you should have the same number of loops on your hook as you had the foundation chains. So I started with 11 chains, which means that I should have 11 loops on my hook, and I'll count just to make sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now we're going to do a standard return pass for Tunisian crochet. So I'm going to yarn over and chain 1. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and I'm going to do that until I'm at the end of the row. Now I'm going to start the lace stitch. To do that, we start by chaining 1, and we're going to skip the first vertical bar of the row. You'll actually notice these vertical bars going all the way across your row, but we're going to skip the first. And we're also going to skip the second bar as well. And in the third, we're going to work a knit stitch. Now, the knit stitch is done from the inside of the stitch, and you can pull your stitch apart to see the inside, so like this. The knit stitch is worked from the inside of the stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook and pull up a loop. That's a knit stitch, but I'm also going to chain 1. And then I'm going to skip the next vertical bar, which is here, and then I'm going to work a knit stitch beside it. So insert your hook inside the stitch and pull up a loop, and then chain 1, and I'm going to do that going across the row. So skip this stitch and then do a knit stitch, pull up a loop and chain 1, skip this stitch, do a knit stitch here, and then chain 1, skip this stitch, and in the last stitch we're going to do our border stitch. So if you turn your work to the side, you'll see that we have a top bar, which is here, but there's also a back bar as well. We're going to work or hook through both. So the top bar is there, and this is the back bar that we're going to work or hook through, and then we're going to pull up a loop. Now you'll see here that we have less loops on our hook that we started with. This is totally fine for the lace stitch. I'm going to show you how to do the return pass. Now chain 1 to start the return pass, but we're also going to make another chain. So yarn over and make 1 more chain. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. Chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. And for the last 2 chains that are here, I'm not going to chain 1. We already started the row here with a chain 1, so I'm not going to chain 1 here. I'm just going to yarn over and pull through 2. Now for the next row, we're going to repeat what we did in the last row. So we're going to chain 1. Now we're not going to skip a stitch here. We're just going to work in the vertical bars that are presented across the row. So complete a knit stitch in the next stitch and pull up a loop. And then chain 1. And in the next stitch, we're going to work a knit stitch and pull up a loop and chain 1. And we're going to do that going across the row. So knit stitch, pull up a loop, chain 1, knit stitch, pull up a loop, chain 1. And in the last stitch, the border stitch, we're going to do that just like before, where we insert our hook to the top as well as the back bars and pull up a loop. And we're going to do our return pass in the exact same way that we did before. So we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to chain 1 again, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And in that last yarn over, pull through 2, again, I'm not going to chain 1, I'm just going to yarn over and pull through 2 to close out the round. And that's pretty much how you do the Tunisian lace stitch. Now this is how the pattern looks on a larger sample. If you liked this video, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!